Greetings and salutations. Welcome to another episode of 365 Days of Gaming. I appreciate you checking out this video. Comment, share, like, subscribe. All appreciate it. So thank you in advance. Now today's game will be one from the childhood vault, right? This is one that's from way back in the day. And it is a difficult game and a game that pretty sure you've heard of and probably got upset at some point or another. We're talking about the Lion King game. Now this game, holds a special place in my heart for many different reasons, but the main one is I first played this game at a friend's house in third grade. It was a young man named Clifford, and he invited me and a few other classmates to his house for a birthday sleepover. And he was like, I got a Sega and I got these games, and that's all you had to say to me because I was in. Besides that, he was a good dude. He was my third grade best friend. You change him out every year in elementary school. At least I did because I moved so much. But I remember just being like, oh snaps, it's Lion King. Like I hadn't played the game yet. And of course I saw the movie. I mean, what kid in the 90s didn't love Lion King? It's like the greatest movie of all time at that point. The first movie to have some sort of emotional weight to it, when Mufasa tragically passes away, So, this movie was at the time like a cultural phenomenon, right? And of course they had a game to go with it. But what nobody expected was for it to be one, good, but also extremely, extremely hard. Like this game is a legendarily tough game for a multitude of reasons. The main reason being the platform. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you now, I did not beat the monkey swing stage for this video. I tried, as you can see, but did not work that way. And I'm gonna be honest with you, don't have the patience anymore. Don't care. Can't make me do it. So no, I didn't. I failed. I lost. I tried. And we had to do some things in order to get some more footage. So put in that good old cheat code that I learned back in the day. And we did some level skipping, because I just wanted to be able to show you all of the footage without spending a day and a half trying to get back to being decent at this game. The monkey parts actually were not as difficult as I remember. The biggest issue I had was the ostrich parts, because the platforming, like the timing of the jumps are like, they have to be perfectly accurate. And as a kid in 95, you can get me to practice that. As an adult in 2022, you're out of your mind. So it goes through pretty much, there's a stage for every significant scene of the movie. And, you go through assemble. And one of the things that was really cool that, was kind of new, at least to me, when this game came out is having a character, age and grow up and become, a whole different character with different moves as you got through the game. And, that was something that, nowadays would be pretty much standard if a game was based on a movie where a character goes from a kid to an adult. But back then it was like, you play Mario, you don't start off as kid Mario. Even in Yoshi's story where you have baby Mario, he never grows up. You just play it, and then after you finish playing it, it's it. There's no change like that. So that was really cool. But yes, it's as tough as you remember, but it also looks really, really good. I'm playing the Sega Genesis version, and I forgot how nice this game really looked. Like, I always see it in my mind as mimicking the movie really well, but when you actually start to play it and you see it, like they did a fantastic job. And I don't know, for some reason I always liked the Sega Genesis version better. I don't know if it was the controls that I just liked for this type of game, but that's the one I'm playing. So that's what you're seeing. You're seeing the Sega version. I didn't want to play both because that just seemed like excessive, but yeah, this game, I mean, it is as fun as you probably remember, but it is also as difficult. Like running from the stampede, crazy hard, crazy difficult, but also really cool to see how they did it in reference to the movie. Like it's the game is almost like a shot for shot remake, except for they had to only do certain scenes. And then like you got boss battles. Like this was a high quality game for the consoles back in the day, and really wasn't as common as you would think for a licensed product to be that good. I mean, this was obviously before licensed games became somewhat of a negative thing, but at the same time, we weren't expecting what we got from the Lion King. So legendary game, classic movie, integral part of my upbringing, so I had to show love to it. You know, there's a couple of other these games like this that we're going to talk about. So if I did one, you know, I got to do the others, but you know, I had to put one first, and it needed to be Lion King for obvious reasons. So you'll definitely see some more Disney classics and childhood classics coming through on some later videos, but we had to show, you know, love to what I consider to be the originator in that category. And if you've played it, you already know what I'm going to ask you. Did you beat it? Okay. Did you cheat, or did you run it straight through? And I'll take your word on it this time. No proof needed. If you say yes, I believe you. Now, they did do a remake or an HD upgrade, I guess you could say, with this and Aladdin, which I hadn't checked out yet. But, you know, I've paid my dues. I don't need that heartbreaking HD. So I just wanted to, you know, I wanted to revisit without digging too deep and trying to frustrate myself with getting through those levels. But you are definitely welcome to do so. If you've never played these games and you are a fan of these movies, seek them out, right? They got the HD collection for this and Aladdin. There's a couple of other games. I definitely invite you to try them. Majority of them were fantastic, if not at least good. And then there are going to be some other ones that weren't based on movies that I'm going to talk about in some other videos that'll be really cool. So appreciate you checking out the video. Y'all have fun. Y'all be safe. Peace.